Hi, my name is Ryan, and today I'm going to show you all the features of EventBoard Mobile. I'll show you where your sessions are, how to filter by all different kinds of criteria, how to make your own personal agenda for your event, and then additionally where your social networks are, your RSS feed is, and then other resources, maps, and floor plans for the event. Let's get started. The first thing you'll notice about EventBoard is that it starts you on the Current tab. This shows you all the events that we currently have going on. However, when you click into an event, from then on, it will only show you that event in the My tab. Therefore, the next time you open it up, it'll default to the My tab, and you'll no longer see any events that are going on otherwise. Within the application, the first tab is Sessions. Here, you can either see all sessions, view a personal agenda, which I'll get to in just a second. You can also filter by speaker, by time, by session type, by track, tag, and even by audience. So let's say that we wanted to filter by speaker. We'll choose Lino. And under Lino, we can see that he has a website, a Twitter, and then also a small photo, his title, his company, and a biography. Farther down, we can also see that his sessions are here. You'll note that these are actually grayed out. If you look at my time, it's currently 3:24 p.m. EventBoard is time aware, so it recognizes that if a session has already passed, it grays it out. It'll also gray it out as soon as it starts. So tomorrow, on the 21st of January at 1:15, he'll be talking about SOA with the cloud. I want to make sure that I catch that, so I'm going to go in and click this little heart icon. Now if we go back, what we'll see is him pop under My Agenda. There it is right there. You'll also notice that there are a few other things under the My Agenda tab. There's registration and keynote. You can designate within the application that you want certain sessions to show for all attendees. These will show up in the My Agenda regardless, and they can't delete them. Another very cool feature about the actual sessions is that if we go back into one of these sessions that Lino has actually already completed, we can go in and provide session feedback. This feedback is event-wide. You can rate the session 1 to 5 stars, yes or no answers. Also, you can choose to have short answer or long answer questions. Once a user submits feedback, they can see that they have provided feedback, and they can always go back in and change the feedback itself. However, they can't resubmit it to submit it twice. Back at the Sessions tab, let's take another look at the other ways that you can filter. You can filter by time as well. And again, as I mentioned before, it is time aware. So we can see that all of these sessions have already ended from today. There's still one more session that starts at 5 p.m. And then additionally, there are sessions tomorrow. So as these sessions finish, they will also scroll up and be hidden. If we look at by session type, these are different kinds of sessions, such as your keynote, lunch, registration. You want to make sure everybody catches the keynote. If you have multiple keynotes for multiple days, you could always store them here. Additionally, for registration or just for regular sessions, you could break this up however you like. Our next option is by track. Let's say that you have different kinds of people who come to your event and you want to make sure that they get the most out of the event. Maybe you have graphic designers, mobile developers, web developers. This is a great way to be able to break out sessions by tracks. You can also filter by tag. If you have keywords that span across multiple sessions in your event, this is a great place to put those keywords, so if somebody's looking strictly for CSS, they can see all of the events that match up with the keyword CSS. And finally, you can filter by audience. You can set these to whatever you want. Maybe you have a number of sessions that are strictly manager-related, developer-related, or artist-related. This is a great way for those people to see only the events that they're interested in. Again, from any of these, you can go in, click the heart icon, and that will show up in My Agenda. Another thing you might notice is that we have some logos up here. If you have sponsors for your event, you can designate specific logos to show up and rotate on the home screen. We recommend that you only choose 3 to 5 logos, otherwise your attendees might not actually see all of them. If you have an RSS feed, we can load that up as well. This way your attendees can see all the latest news related to your event. If we dive into one of these, we can see that it populates within the application itself, so it looks nice and clean. If you have a Twitter handle or a hashtag for your event, we can follow both of these. You can see that we used our hashtag falafel software, and then additionally we used our EventBoard app handle. So anything that comes in with either of those populates here. If we go back to the sponsors, if you have gold level, silver, bronze, or any other kind of designated level of sponsor, you can display those here. You can give a link to their website, to their Twitter, and then also a biography. The final tab is resources. There are a number of different resources that you can apply to your event. You can have a map of the conference location. You can have floor plans of your events. If you have multiple floors to your event, you can also choose to have more than one floor plan. You can put in your website, Facebook, or LinkedIn if you have one. And then additionally, if you have any other resources such as PDFs or PowerPoint presentations, you can also include those in this section. Additionally, if you have any resources that are for each particular session, you can also have them show up within the actual session itself. If during your event you realize that someone is running late and you need to change the time of the session starting, no problem. We can do that in the portal, and when you update it, the application will recognize that there is an update, and this will begin flashing. Once it reloads, it'll show everybody the updated times. So that covers EventBoard Mobile. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me at support@eventboardmobile.com, and I will be happy to help you.